Hey, y'all, welcome. I'm Erica Latrice, and this is your new beginning. And I'm coming on live right now to encourage you with a message that has felt so urgent to me. I actually did a part one of It's Not As Bad As You Think. And this is part two. So if this encourages you, tell someone, tag someone. If you have been faced with what seems like challenge after challenge after challenge, or things are coming up and you've been trying to figure out how do you navigate in this situation, this message is for you. This is going to be a short one. If you want to read along with me, you can. I'm reading from 2 Kings 6. So you can grab that, join me, and I'm just going to share this quick message with you. It's not as bad as you think. So you got about 10, 15 seconds to go grab 2 Kings 6 is where I'm reading from. I'll be right back. All right, so let's jump in. Listen, y'all, this message has been just coming through so clear to me, like over and over and over. So I don't know who this message is for, but I would encourage you to pray to God to reveal it to you if this is meant for you, if this is confirmation for you, if you've been faced with any type of challenge, if you've been going through something and it seems like it's too big for you. It seems like you're never going to get on the other side of it, or it seems like you've almost been debating if it's worth pressing forward or not. That is who this message is for. If you are watching this live, or even if you're watching this, you're catching it after the stream, share this with someone. I'm not going to do any shameless plugs or anything like that, but definitely I believe that this message is one with a sense of urgency. If there is anyone specifically going through what I'm about to talk about, no matter when you're watching this, my prayer is that it confirms for you, it affirms, and most importantly, that it encourages you to seek God for yourself. So I'm reading from 2 Kings 6, and I'll be reading verses 8 through 16 if you want to read along. Now the king of Aram was at war against Israel. After consulting with his servants, he said, "My camp will be in such and such a place." Then the man of God sent word to the king of Israel, "Be careful passing by this place, for the Arameans are going down there." So the king of Israel sent word to the place the man of God had pointed out. Time and again, Elisha warned the king so that he was on guard in such places. For this reason, the king of Aram became enraged and called his servants to demand of them, "Tell me which one of us is on the side of the king of Israel." But one of his servants replied, "No one, my lord the king. For Elisha the prophet in Israel tells the king of Israel the very word you speak in your bedroom." I'm going to pause. That's verse 12. First of all, we're at a place, I don't know if y'all caught this. Again, this is 2 Kings 6. You can go and read it. The king who is coming up, the king of Aram is coming up against the king of Israel. And every time he goes to attack or do something, it seems as if there's a mole in the organization because they are so aware of what's going on. And I'm telling you all, my encouragement to you is that many of us can get so worried or stressed about not being able to trust people in your circle. You may be thinking someone's plotting on you. Maybe you know someone has plotted on you and they've gotten away with it. Maybe just someone seems like they have done something to you and they're getting away with it. The thing that's so amazing and so beautiful is that you have the awareness of it. And we literally have what we call now a snitch or a mole in the camp. I would say more like awareness, revelation, discernment through Holy Spirit. So there are people that may be plotting. They may think they're about to take you out. You may have become aware of something that was hard to hear or disappointing. But the blessing is that you were made aware of it. The things that people have been plotting, and it uses the example, the very words this man was speaking in his bedroom was revealed to the king of Israel. There are things that people have been doing sneakily in a bedroom, in a dark place. It was hidden. It was in the darkness. And God is bringing it to the light on your behalf. So I want to keep reading. Whew, y'all, this message. So the king said, and I was going to pre-record. So I'm actually streaming live now. If you are watching, comment. I don't see the comments yet, but definitely comment. I'll go to those in a second. So the king said, "Go and see where he is, that I may send men to capture him." He's enraged. On receiving the report, Elisha is in Dothan. The king of Aram sent horses, he sent chariots, and he sent a great army. They went there by night and surrounded the city. When the servant of the man of God got up and went out early in the morning An army with horses and chariots had surrounded the city. So he asked Elisha, "Oh, my master, what are we to do?" Afraid. He was afraid. And Elisha said, "Do not be afraid, for those who are with us are more than those who are with them." Then Elisha prayed, "Oh Lord, please open his eyes that he may see." And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw that the hills were full of horses and chariots and fire all around Elisha. So y'all, the second part of this message, it may feel like it looks bad. In fact, that's the title, but it's not as bad as you think. When that young servant looked out, he thought that those that were coming against them, the attacks, the horses, the chariots, was too great. It was too great. It was something they wouldn't even be able to fight. But Elisha prayed, "Lord, please open his eyes that he may see." And when he opened his eyes spiritually, he was able to see that God had it all under control. And I'm telling you all, many of you have actually prayed for God to reveal certain things to you. You prayed for God to show you this person's heart. You prayed for God to speak to you and reveal things to you. And when we make those prayers, I've done this before. And when it's unfolding, when you're becoming aware of what's really going on, when the scales fall off your eyes, it can be intimidating. But today, I just want to encourage you to celebrate, because God has answered your prayer. So what looks like a closed door, what looks like relationships ending, what looks like partnerships ending, what looks like opportunities going in the opposite direction, is truly God opening your eyes to see what you really have not only available to you to combat those weapons that will not prosper. It's opening your eyes even to see and discern who doesn't need to be in the camp. And it's like twofold. It's such a blessing, because it just confirms to us that literally what happens in the dark comes to the light when we are just trusting God to reveal those things to us. So you may not be able to trust any and everyone in the people, but you can trust that God will reveal it to you. Therefore, you can be free in walking out whatever your purpose is without doing it with hesitation or fear or concern that someone's going to take advantage of you, or whatever the concerns and fears may be, because God didn't give us a spirit of fear. He gave us a spirit of love, of power, self-control, a sound mind. He gives us the peace that surpasses all understanding. And if you get nothing else, understand that though the attacks may come, the attacks may form, the people that may have thought they were going to get away with it, there are more that are with you. This is verse 16. Do not be afraid, for those who are with us are more than those who are with them. When you are putting your trust in God, when you are seeking God, when you're trusting him and just praying for God to come and champion you, for God to not leave you or forsake you, I'm telling you, there are more that are with you than with them. So even if it looks like the attacks have come, if it even looks like they're prospering, it may even look like it's prospering, I'm telling you today, whoever this message is for, I'm encouraging you today and just reminding you today, it will not prosper. And if you want confirmation of that, you can go read Isaiah 54. I'm reading from 2 Kings 6, 8 through 16, if you're just catching this. And that's my message for y'all. I'm not even going to like go long or anything. I just wanted to share that because it's felt urgent for me, and how here I am at night streaming this message to whoever it's for. So I hope that this encourages you. You all know I'm constantly like speaking in scripture and sharing from this perspective, because I can tell you all I want to do, and then 3 weeks later I might be sitting somewhere crying like I got you, but I don't got you like God's got you. So that is why I just direct everyone back to God, because I've been through enough. I've tried enough other ways. I've tried enough other strategies and techniques, and it all nothing compared. How it says, taste and see that the Lord is good. And that is why I'm bringing you the word in this way. So that's it. That's my message for you. If this encouraged you, tell someone, tag someone. I'm always telling y'all, subscribe. Make sure that you subscribe, especially thanks to everyone on YouTube. We have surpassed our 1,000 subscribers and growing. So that's it, y'all. And if you are watching live, if you can do me a favor before this message wraps, if you can just hit the share button, just share or message someone with this message and just tag someone just to help get this message out. But that's it, y'all. That's all I got for you. If you just came on, hit rewind. I'm wrapping up, so it's a short message. You can go back and rewatch this. But if you are going through something and it seems like it's too much, that's your marching order. It is not as bad as you think. There are more with you than with them. The very people that thought they were going to get away with it, the very people that thought they could plan an attack, God brought it to your attention for a reason. They thought they were going to get away with it. I'm wrapping this up, but I just want to emphasize, they thought they were going to get away with it. They're not getting away with it. They're not. But the best thing that you can do is detach yourself from the situation, because when he opened up his eyes spiritually, those that were not in the camp that they needed to be in, they were about to get taken out. So they were about to be blinded. In fact, the next message says they were blind, but now you can see. Your eyes have been opened. They may still be walking in blindness. Your eyes have been opened. So release it, let it go. All right, y'all, enjoy the rest of your day and tell someone, tag someone. Y'all take care.